Hello everyone, I'm Mrs. Campbell. I used to be Miss Katsu, and I teach 6th grade band, 7th grade band, and 8th grade orchestra, and I'm here to show you and talk a little bit about how band and orchestra work online this year. Check out my cool little setup here. Got my screens all set up, my music, all my instruments, and let's learn a little bit more about what band and orchestra is like online. So in 6th grade band class, you need to make sure you have a great working instrument and all the materials that go with your instrument. Things like cork grease, right, and valve oil, cleaning cloths. You need, trombones can get slide cream, and trombones also need like a water sprayer. All of that is listed on our It's Learning page, which I'll show you where that is in a little bit, and I have emailed that to everyone. Some other things you need are method books. So we're using something called Sound Innovations, book 1, and I know a lot of elementary schools use this book, so you might have this book from last year. And something new for middle school is the Foundations for Superior Performance book. If you're percussion, just make sure you get the one that says combined percussion, so we can learn both our bell set, which all percussionists will need, bell set, and a drum pad, with, of course, mallets for the bell set and drumsticks for our drum pad, okay? And for 7th grade, we also need this book. We use this book all 3 grades in middle school. Foundations for Superior Performance, and I know a lot of high schools use it, so great investment. And then also this book called the 21st Century Band Method book. This is the same book the 7th graders had last year, so this is for 7th grade band. And this is a book that also percussion's using, but same thing, make sure you get the one that says combined percussion, so you get to do both the bell part and the drum part. And then for 8th grade orchestra, once again, we are using the Essential Elements for Strings, book 2. It's the same book from last year. So for orchestra, make sure you have that. Orchestra players, make sure you have your rosin, right? And I know Music Land has been helping with tuning, so if you need your instrument tuned, it's really way out of tune and I'm not able to help you virtually, there are people in Music Land. You can call ahead of time, say, I need help with tuning my instrument, bring it on in, they will help you out. Music Land and Music and Arts are great places for all of your needs for band and orchestra. Hey, so for band and orchestra, as in all your other classes, we are using It's Learning, and I'm going to show you an example of where everything is on It's Learning and the just how the class works on It's Learning. So let me share my screen. So when you go into It's Learning, right, here's an example of my orchestra page. Let me go to student view so you can see what your children are seeing. So tasks will be here. And sometimes it'll show tasks that have a deadline and you can still complete them late. For me, that is fine. You have the link here to join your class, and all of my band and orchestra classes meet twice a week, and they alternate with phys ed. When you have class time, after you click the link and you come into class and your team's meeting, you navigate to It's Learning and you follow the plan for the day. So always have what week we're in and what day it is that we're doing it. So you can click start or you can click the first activity, and I'll usually have some type of warm up to start with. So you'll do the warm up on your own and then we'll play in class together. A lot of times I'll have you mute and you'll play along with me. I'll get some volunteers to help lead the class. We'll do some call and response, things like that. I might have some videos to watch to help guide you in your practice time. And then we usually have a rhythm of the day, so we count and clap together and on your own, or air bowing, playing on one note, things like that. I include the files that you'll need to play along, things like scale sheets and music that we're learning, as well as pages from the book that we're working on. So there's some of the music. So you click through. I've made some video guides to help you learn your music at home. You can always do it large screen. I also have like practice tracks to help you learn your music. Sometimes I have other videos about composing. We'll have discussions in class. We'll use that chat feature. And many times I'll end with an exit ticket or some type of an assignment. On Fridays, we always have a Flex Friday assignment that you do on your own. I'll have kind of a guide of what you're working on, usually some type of assignment, whether it's a picture or an audio file. So you'll click answer assignment. If you need to, for this one, it's to post a picture. So you click that and you can upload and insert a picture. And then I ask either an audio or video file of you playing whatever it is in that assignment for you to play. So you can click this and you can record. Right now, I can't record because I'm using my device to record this video. So if you get that, it's usually because maybe you're on Teams or you're using that recording device in another application. So then you would click that if you wanted to upload a video. So that's my best way to check to see that everyone knows how to do their rhythms and their notes, that they're holding their instrument properly, they're getting a good sound, and learning their music is to upload a video or audio file during that Flex Friday time, showing me that they've learned their music from the week. Okay, so that's a little bit about how It's Learning works and kind of what we do in class day by day. And if you're missing something, you look in Hack and you realize why I'm missing this, you can look and follow up in reports here and actually see those assignments and see if you've taken them. You can also see in the personal report, like everything throughout the whole time, what you've read, what you haven't read. You can see all of those things there to make sure you've done everything. Unfortunately, It's Learning and Hack are not connected. So as teachers, we have to grade here on It's Learning and then input those grades into Hack. So that does take time. If a student has done some late work, it'll just take some time for us to grade that and put that in to TAC. All right. So if you have any questions, feel free to contact me, Mrs. Campbell, also known as Ms. Katsu, and just let me know if you're having any difficulties. I'll help out as best as I can. And hopefully it's a great, awesome year. We're still making music. I've been very impressed with the music that we're already making in class together. We're having a lot of fun. Hopefully you're hearing that at home, and still practicing at home and keeping up with everything. So that's a little bit about band and orchestra.